All right, thank you, Awal, for coming on. Yeah, so as always, just want to talk to you about like the football journey, like how it all started. So I understand that you're from Cameroon. So can you let us know a little bit about your like your childhood? Like did you start playing football from a young age? When did you start playing
Oh yeah, hi. I started playing football when I was I think 6, 7 years old. But it was like a fun football. So yeah, in Cameroon, I started playing like a little bit semi-professional when I was 15. So then after I got my cousin, but I called him Big Brother. So he was playing in China
football?
since 2005.
Wow.
Yeah, so he made a big name in China. So I was in Cameroon at that moment. Then he got an offer in Europe
Oh,
in 2008 or 9, something like that. So he spoke about me to his agent that he has his little brother in Cameroon. He's a good player, and maybe you can give him a chance here in China. So the agent accepted it, and that's how I end up in China. So I
but
came to China
growing up in
for
Cameroon, right? So Cameroon,
yes,
obviously, in the 90s, they were very strong as a nation.
yes,
Roger Miller, 1990 World Cup.
yes.
So were they some of the players that you were looking up to as a kid when you start playing? Did you inspire by them?
Honestly, Roger Mila. I
Yeah.
say Roger Mila because he was the big player in Cameroon, so he made a story. Then after when I started growing up, I started following Samuel Eto'o,
Yes.
Patrick and Boma. Yeah, so yeah,
Were they like your heroes when you were young?
yes, especially Roger Mila. But after I grew up, that I know who is Roger Mila because yeah, before I never see him play. So I just after I grew up, I just watch it on TV. Like Samuel Eto'o, yeah, saw him playing because we were already like teenagers. So
What was the
so
city like in Cameroon when you were
Douala,
young?
Douala.
It was a city that a lot of people play football. Like what kind of
Yes,
city is it?
yes, yes. It's like you can compare it like Guangzhou is like
Oh,
capital, right?
very big.
And Beijing is like no, Guangzhou is like economic
Yes.
place, and Beijing is the capital. So it's the same. Cameroon is like
Oh.
Guangzhou, economic, because and Yaoundé is our capital. So that's where our president is. Uh,
Is football very big in your city?
yeah, yes, yes. People love football in Cameroon.
Did you
They
go
love.
to any academies? Were you in any young youth team or
Yeah,
academies
yes,
there?
yes. I started like when I was very small in Cameroon. Then I moved to France, in
Mm.
Auxerre. Yeah, I started in
What
Auxerre.
age were you when you went to France?
I was like around 9 years old,
9.
9 to 10 years old.
For the
So
with the whole family or
no,
just
because
yourself?
I have my uncle who is
Oh.
French, so he's been living in France for more than like 15, 20 years. So my parents just sent me there for like study.
Oh, for
But
study. So
yeah,
it wasn't really for football.
study and football. But I want to study, but football is already in my mind. So sometimes I went to school, sometimes, but my mind is just like football, football. So I just stay in France for like 4 years, 4 to 5 years.
At what
Then
age did you think that you have the talent to be professional? Or what age did you start thinking that oh actually I have a talent, I think I can be professional?
I think it was around 16, 16 years old. Because I moved to China when I was almost 18 years old.
Ah, so France was where you kind of first started with like
Yes.
sort of like setup of football.
Yes.
So the first club that you ever signed for or played for was in France?
Like I mean, like professional. No, my first professional club was in China
Ah, so
in
before China,
2000.
did you play in France at all?
No, I haven't played. I was just academy. I just
Oh,
only play
for
academy
Auxerre?
just for like few months only,
What
just
was
few
that like?
months.
What was the?
It was good because at that moment, Giroud,
Oh wow.
yeah, the coach of say, yeah, he was there at that moment. So I just training there like just few months, 3, 4 months, and then That's it. Then I moved back to Cameroon.
And then how did the China offer come? Like when did this come about?
Yeah, I told you it's about my brother.
Mm.
He is the one offered me to this agent because he was moving out from China. He has an offer in Europe. So he spoke about me to his agent. His agent, okay, why not? Just bring him. So that's how I come. And then I was on trial for like 2 weeks. And then I do a trial and everything was good. Yeah, so they decided to keep me. So
So
that's
you
how
were-
I stayed 5 years in China.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you were 18 years old when you went to China
Almost 18.
by yourself.
Yes.
What was that? What was that like?
Honestly, it was very new for me, especially the people, the culture, the food. At the beginning, it wasn't easy. Seriously, like I adapt after like 2 months because really it wasn't easy. Sometimes I stay like 2 or 3 days. I don't eat because
Culture
the
shock,
food,
right?
yeah, the food for me was like totally different.
Oh.
Yeah, totally different. So when I arrived, I was in the camp. So I was the only foreigner who living in the camp. I live in the camp with I was the only foreigner. And sorry for this word, I was the only black man in that,
The club.
So yeah, in the club, like living there, everything is like a camp because I was young and all the players that there was like 18, 15, they have under 18, under 15, like women's also, but women, they have their own place. So we are in the like training camp.
Oh.
It's the best, like a club base, yeah. So that's where, we have a training ground, and then we have a dormitory, everyone has his own room. So I stayed for like 2 years.
Was the facility nice?
It was
Yeah.
really good. It was
Very
good.
professional.
Yes, it was good. It was a League One.
Oh.
I've never played Premier League in China.
Oh, wow. League
Yeah,
One.
I
Already.
just
Straight
played,
to League One.
yes,
That's
I was
pretty
playing
crazy.
League One, yeah.
Was the team called like Guangdong
Guangdong
Sunray Cave?
Sunray Cave, yeah.
Ah, but
that's
this
it.
club no longer is it still
They are
around?
no longer. I think they dismissed the club on 2014.
Mm.
Yeah, 2014. After 2014, they
Were you always a striker forward player?
I was playing winger.
Ah.
Sometimes I play as a striker. You can play like a two striker.
Mm.
Yeah.
What was the most like eye-opening thing for you in terms of the level of football in China? Would you say the level at that time was quite high?
The level, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. And still now, the level in China is still high, especially Premier League. Even League One, the level is it's really high.
How was your first season in that club?
I
You played a
feel
lot?
like 2 years I haven't played. Just training, because the coach said that I wasn't good enough,
Mm.
so I have to training and adapt.
For the first
So-
2 years?
The first year, I think I haven't played even one game, but
Not
I
even,
was
like,
getting
only
into the
training?
league. Yeah.
Wow.
So my first game, I think no, sorry, my first year I haven't played that much. Like maybe the coach can give me like 5 minutes.
Oh, like at
sometimes.
the end,
Yes.
like a sub or
Yes. Sometimes I don't play, but my first game that I played, it was that year, 2009, against I remember against Liaoning,
oh,
and I scored,
oh,
and then we won like 2-1. Yeah.
that was your
So,
debut, like full
yeah,
debut.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So that's the time that I start now getting into the list, all the time. Sometimes I get very busy. Then 2011, I become the main player of the team. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
playing together.
So in total, how many seasons did you spend with this
I
club?
spent 5 years.
5 seasons. That's a long time.
Since 2009 until 2014, 2015.
So would you say that by the first season you basically became like a main starting
No,
player?
like second season.
Second season already?
Second to third season.
Wow. So you played actually quite a lot of games during that
Yes,
time.
yes. I play a lot of games in China.
So from China, like how come you ended up coming to Hong Kong?
Because
you were
at
doing
that
quite
moment,
well, right? at that
yeah,
time?
yeah. Because at that moment, my team was going to be suspended because due to, I remember, if I'm not wrong, the boss was selling the club
Okay.
to another boss. So I think maybe it's about money issue. Maybe, I don't know. what's wrong. But I heard the federation, like saying that if they don't try to fix everything until January 2015, the club will be gone.
Completely.
Yeah, so that's
Everyone needs to leave.
yeah, everyone was, struggling to find a club, and I was lucky to have a offer here in Hong Kong, and it was South China.
How did they manage to scout you? Like, did someone come and watch your game? Like, how did the
I was
connection-
playing with, I can say like, not I can say, but he is a legend here in Hong Kong, Chan Swee Kiat.
Oh,
Chan Swee Kiat, right?
yeah.
And Sopong, we were playing the same team.
Wow.
Yeah.
In China.
So, in China.
Oh, so
same team.
Sopong was also there.
Yeah, Sopong was there also,
Oh.
the same team.
Wow.
China, yeah. So I think Suki is kind of legend here in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
They do a lot of, of course, he's
Yeah.
a big guy here, and I have a huge respect for him.
So both of them were in the same club as you in China at that time.
Yes. We're in the same club. We play together.
Did you guys win the league? That's crazy.
No, we almost won the
That's
league.
a very
I think it
strong
was 2011. We almost went to Super League.
Like second
but
or third?
the second, and then we finished third.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very strong team.
Yes. So yeah, I think because of maybe Suke that we played together, and at that moment he was coming back to Hong Kong because the club was.
Yeah. So he needs to find the next
yes,
step,
so
right?
maybe I don't know. Maybe it's through him that I come to Hong Kong.
So do you remember the time when South China called you to offer you?
It's my agent, because at that moment it's my agent. I think it was after the club up 2014. Yeah, he told me that there is a club in Hong Kong, because honestly at that moment I never heard about Hong Kong, and I don't know how Hong Kong was. So, and then he told me that there is a good offer in Hong Kong. Maybe you can just go there for 6 months.
Just to try.
And then just to try out, because now you have no club. Even though here the club you don't know. So
Did you have any offers from China also at that time?
at that time, honestly, I am the one do a very big mistake, because I remember we play against Shanghai SIPG.
Oh wow.
Then that game, I scored. I was playing. I didn't know, because nobody told me that this club is like, going for you. I didn't know. Then the game we play against them in the league, I took the ball from there. They give me one long ball, and then I run to the space. The goalkeeper was coming, so I checked the ball from outside box. If I remember, then I just go through alone inside the goal alone. Then just put the ball with my leg. I just only bend down and score with my head. So I think that's the thing that make them like very angry. I remember I come back to the changing room. The coach was like very angry at
Why
me.
you do that?
I don't know. So it's after that my agent called me and tell me that, hey, the club that you score with your head, they want you. You have a chance maybe to play that club. And then I was like, I didn't know. So that's how I didn't.
Is that go somewhere on YouTube? Because
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
I need to look
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. So that's how, he told me, okay, there's a club in Hong Kong, they want you, but the club is coming to China
Okay.
for like
Pre-season or
pre-season.
like a friendly game
Yes,
or whatever?
and then you can join the club because they want to see you. Then I said, okay. I remember I went there. He was in Shenzhen, if I'm not wrong. Then I went there, and then I see Suke, because Suke was there. So Suke, Sopong, they were there.
They were already there. So they already signed with
Yeah,
South
they
China.
were already there. So I just see them, and then I see the face that I know already. And then we play like some friendly games. I think I score that game. So I think that's the time that I convinced them. Then they probably signed me. So I came to Hong Kong in 2014. I think it was December, just for like
Mid-season, the middle of the season.
yes, it
Oh.
was the middle of the season. So I just came, just for I think visa issue, just in and
Yeah.
out. Then I went back to China to wait for my permit ID. So after I got it, then I went back to Hong Kong in January. Then I played my first game against Kichi, and then that was January, second part of the season.
Mm.
So my first game was against Kichi. So we will listen 2-1. Then I get in after the last 30 minutes. And the last minute of the game, Suke, corner, cross the ball. Then the ball rebounds, come back, and then I just put it left foot 2-2. Last minute. Last minute.
2-2.
Yeah. That's
You score on your debut.
Yeah, I scored my debut.
Wow.
In China, I scored my debut, and in Hong Kong, I scored my debut. I think that's the time that the people start knowing who is this guy, and then against also New York Cosmos, Chinese New York Cup. So I think there's the day that people knows who is me.
It's in the same year.
It was the same year.
Only 1 month later.
Yes,
Chinese
I
New Year.
think Chinese New Year was February. We play against New York Cosmos. Yeah, in Hong Kong Stadium. Oh, I destroyed them. You can go to YouTube and you can see. People thinking that I will go to US with the club. You know,
After
I
the
will go
game.
back after the game. Yeah, because at that moment, really, I was flying.
What was the score of that game?
We were winning 2-1. Then I think after I come out, and then they scored 2-2. Then they went to penalty, so they won.
What was that experience like?
Oh, it was a great experience, especially playing with big players like Raul, Marco Sina. Yeah, it was they're legends. So playing with this kind of players, of course, you know, it boosts you like, you know.
But that's crazy. A few months ago, you don't even know where you will go because the
Exactly.
club was like,
Yeah.
gone. And then a few months later, you are scoring in Hong Kong,
Scoring in Hong
playing
Kong.
against New York
Yeah.
Cosmos.
Yeah.
How was your life like when you first came to Hong Kong in terms of adaptation?
Really, I feel like this is the place because when I was in China, the communication it was very difficult.
Nobody spoke English.
So it was just a few, but it's like just
Difficult.
little bit, yeah. And then I was speaking French. No one speaks French, so they speak Mandarin to me. But I met a lot of good friends in China, a lot, and that's how I learned. You know, I never learned or go to find a school or find a teacher to teach me how to speak Mandarin. I just learned by talking to
Interacting.
my teammate. Yeah. You know, when I
That's how
see
you picked
this,
up.
that's how I picked up, and then I just speak a little bit of Mandarin.
South China at that time was a pretty big club in Hong Kong, right? They were like near the top.
Yes.
How was your first season, like first half season with South China? How did the club do and how did you do?
I think at that moment they were doing good. They were doing good, especially of course the competition always is against South China kids.
Yeah.
At that moment they were the two best.
Yeah.
So I arrived in South China. They were having good players there. So I came there also with my little experience to try to bring the team where they want to. And then at that moment we did a good job. We went to AFC Cup. I think we went to AFC Cup 2 years consecutive.
Wow.
2 years, yeah. And then we finished always quarterfinal. We got beaten by Johor 2 times quarterfinal.
What was the experience like first time playing in like continental competition?
Oh, wow! It was amazing. Especially you playing, you can play against many good players, like local league, and having at other competitions is like different.
Yeah.
And it like makes you like saying that, oh, maybe what I'm doing is not really good enough. Like especially when you play against Johor that having like a very good players, you are like saying to yourself that, oh, I have to be like these guys. To be like them it's just work. You need to work hard. You need
Yeah.
like push.
Like a
again,
motivation for
like
you.
motivation for me. So yeah, it's a very great experience, especially playing AFC.
Traveling to the
Yeah,
stadium.
traveling there, you go, you see a very good stadium, youth stadium.
A lot of
Yeah,
people.
a lot of crowd. You play around like 20,000, 30,000 people, you know. So it's like boost you, you know, like to like it's a motivation to be good.
How many seasons did you end up in South China?
I played just 2.5 seasons. Then after that, South China just dropped.
Relegated.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you think you did in those 2 or 3 seasons in South China?
Honestly, I did regret one thing,
What's that?
that we haven't won any
Trophy.
Premier League title, because this was my objective. You know, it was my target. Personally,
Yeah.
it was my target. Because South China is a club that they have to win
Yes,
trophies. But we did have, I think, it's a community cup, just only one cup in this 2.5 season. But it wasn't really enough for me, because what they give me, I really want to give them back. But football is, you know, everything is possible. Football is football. But I really do regret that we didn't get any title.
Were you guys close?
Uh,
Like second or third place?
Not so, yeah, second. We did finish second. That's why we went to AFC
AFC.
2 times. Yeah, so I think second or third, something like that.
So when they decided to sell Renegade, do you remember how it happened? Did they come to you and say, "Oh, wow, we are going to drop to the next division"? How did it happen?
Honestly, I will be honest. I really don't know how, but I just heard that like South China is going down.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, like that.
No one came
My
to talk to
season
you.
was like my contract was just like 2 years. Because I signed first 6 months, then after I got after 3 months I got a new 2 years.
Like an extension.
Yeah, extension. So me, my head is just at that moment it's just playing football. I don't care about what people
You're
say
very focused.
outside. Yeah, just want to just play football. Yeah. So after I just heard that, May nobody talk about contract. I heard that South China is going down. So that's how I got offer from Pegasus. So Pegasus and Suki was there again. So and then coach. There's one coach also who gave me a chance that I really have very good respect, like a huge respect for him, because I think also because of him that I came to Hong Kong. Coach Young, Young sir.
Yeah. So is he
Yeah.
the coach of South China?
He was a coach of South China.
So when you came, he was already
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
But
But I was like a little bit upset because in South China I didn't work with him that much. Just maybe a few months, 6 months, maybe less than 6 months. Then the 2 years I worked with different coaches.
So he left the job?
Yeah, he left after that. My first half season.
Okay.
Yeah, he left. So I got different coaches. Yeah, different coaches. And then went to Pegasus, and then I worked 1 season with Pegasus. So
Suke was there again.
Suke was there. And then yeah, so I really have a very huge respect for him. He is very good to me, really. His family, his kids, really, we are like family. So I have very, very, very great respect for him. He is a very, very good coach, very good coach. If there's a people that believe in his job, really he can become a very, very good coach. Seriously.
What was the Pegasus team like at the time when you joined?
That time.
Okay, like was it a good squad?
Honestly, it was a good squad. Really, it was a good squad. We were like first. I think it was my second year with Pegasus that we were like first for like 3 months, 4 months.
Like leading the league.
Like leading
Top
the
of the
league. Yes, but they was having good players. Suke, Travis, Shuao, and they was having Mapome. They was having many many players. Yeah, we have
And was the club direction also trying to win the league at that time?
yeah, of course.
Fight for the title again.
We always want to fight for title. Always want to fight for title. But football, there is a lot of surprises. So yeah, we couldn't make it. Yeah.
How did you do personally when you were at Pegasus in terms of like goals?
I think I almost always finish with 10 goals per season.
Double figures.
Yes. But for me, my first priority is not individual.
The
It's
team.
always a team,
Yeah.
collective. This is my first priority. Always. I just want to fight for the team because the logo. The logo is the most important.
Yes.
Then players.
Yes,
It's
yes.
always first.
Come
So I
first.
always want to fight for the logo because the logo comes first always.
So during this year so far, you were in South China at Pegasus. When did it come into your head that you could potentially play for the Hong Kong?
I think since I remember since the game they play against I think they play against which game was that? I remember this guy was playing there, Alex Akande Kilama
yeah.
Fofo, because I played with Fofo when I was in South China. So they played Hong Kong team already.
They were before you. They were playing for
Yeah,
Hong Kong
yeah,
before you.
yes. So there, when I went to the, like a stadium, and like watch them play, and then I was like, wow. And I see the fans. Like, what makes me like really want to change my passport to play for Hong Kong team? It's like the fans are really amazing.
Yeah.
They are really amazing. They are always there, no matter what.
Yeah.
Losing or whatever, they're always there with one heart. You know, I never have a chance to play, in Cameroon national team. So when it was like my target was, I was like praying all the time that I wish one day I could play for one, but no matter which country national team.
It's
When I
special,
go-
right? Playing for
Exactly.
national team.
Yes. When I come, like I see when I stand, like the fans is there, like shouting, right? I was like, yeah, these people they really love their players. So I think I wish I can also have a chance to.
So when you join Pegasus, how much longer do you have to be before you get the potential Hong Kong passport?
I think when I joined Pegasus, it was 2017. Yes, 2017. Yeah, but I was still having a long way to go because I arrived 2015. So it was 3 years.
Yeah.
You need 7
Yeah,
years
yeah, yeah.
to be 7 to 8
Yeah.
years with all the process.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was having a long way to go.
So you have it in your mind already.
I was
that's your
really
target.
having it in my mind.
That's your
really,
target.
yes. Because when I arrived here, I said, "Oh, here is the place." Because the people, the culture is quite similar, like overseas, because everywhere you go, people can speak English.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, okay." And then you don't need to travel. You don't need to take a flight to go to play against, to go
So easy
this,
to travel, yeah.
so easy to go
Very
around.
convenient.
Maybe go to this stadium is really convenient to go there. So I was like, oh yeah, here it's a good place. And also the football here. There's some people thinking that the football here is not that hard. Of course, the football in Hong Kong is strong. It's strong. If you come as a good player, if you don't adapt, of course you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Really, the football it's really strong in Hong Kong. It's really strong in Hong Kong. So
How long did you stay in Pegasus for?
I stay 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yes.
And then after that, where did you go?
After that, COVID.
Everything stopped.
Yeah, COVID, everything stopped. And then I remember I went back again to Pegasus for half season. And then COVID again started in January, February, and
So
then we started.
everything closed.
Yeah, everything's closed. Then I stay without club. Then I joined Yulong in Division 1. But I signed with them, and then 2 weeks before the season started, I just stopped my contract with them because I was like thinking to go back to Cameroon.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because that moment my father wasn't feeling well. He was really sick. So I was thinking to go back. Then I said, okay, let me just, like stop it and just focus.
Fresh.
Fresh everything. Then after I stopped, I stayed, I think, 1 season without a club. And then
Just training yourself.
yeah, and then I joined North District. They give me opportunity.
That time they're in Division 1 also.
Division 1, yeah, they really give me an opportunity that I also have, like a huge respect for them because of them.
They gave you a chance to
Yeah,
come
they
back.
give me a chance to come back. And you long time to give me a chance to come back, but I was having my own decision, So one of the three that gave me a very good respect that until now I have a really big respect, like a huge respect for them. Club, the boss, everyone. So yeah, that's the opportunity that they gave me. And I joined Southern. Southern also gave me a huge opportunity.
How did that move come? So you were in Division 1,
Yeah,
not District.
Division 1, and I was doing good in Division 1. I think I finished top scorer.
Oh.
I think we were having the same goals. I think, yeah. So after that, and then I got a call from Southern that at that moment it was Ricky. Ricky there was a coach there. So that's how I went to Southern. So yeah, that's how everything started. And then,
Ricky's also a legend in Hong Kong football, right?
of course, he is legend. So yeah, that's how I end up in Southern, and also Southern. That's the club that they are in my heart too. Because of them that they helped me also get the Hong Kong passport. Because I arrived there, I was almost local. So with them, with the club, the boss, the coaches, the management, they push everything. And the Hong Kong team coach was Anderson.
That time?
Also, yeah, that time also he push, for me to get the Hong Kong passport. Yeah, so I can say thank you for them. Really, I have a really great, huge respect.
Do you remember which date you got the passport? Like
It was the 2021.
2021.
Yes. 2021. And then after I got my passport, and then the few hours I got called, because that moment there was in the preparing the game against it's against Singapore. I think so. In Mong Kok Stadium. I think that was my.
Was it a qualifier or friendly?
It was. I think it was a qualifier. I really don't much.
So when did you make your Hong Kong debut?
My Hong Kong debut was against against Singapore.
Hong Kong Stadium?
I think.
Did you start the game?
No.
On the bench? You came on. Tell me how you feel at that moment.
There's no words to describe how I was feeling at that moment. I was feeling really. It's like it was a new me. It was a new me. It's like there's something just getting into me, like saying that I was in the pitch. I was like, my mind was not, honestly, it was going the game. I was just remember the day that I was sitting on the ground, like watching those fans, like shouting, and then I was like, wow, is that me here also? Like looking the fans shouting also like this. So it was like amazing. It was really amazing. Yeah, I was feeling great. And then at that night, I think I haven't slept. Like whole night, I didn't sleep. I was like looking the logo, because the Hong Kong logo, it was like, I was just looking the shirt, like the photo, my photo, I was just looking. Wow. So I was in my heart, like I really, each game, I want to give my best, no matter how many minutes, no matter 1 minute that I will play, I will just give my best. Also with my club, no matter how many minutes I will play, I will go did, I will give my best. Yeah.
It was like a full circle moment, right? From watching in the crowd with all the Hong Kong fans, and now you are on the pitch and they are screaming your name.
It was really different feeling. Different feeling. That's the kind of feeling that I really cannot explain. Really. It's different.
What about your first goal for Hong Kong?
My first goal in this like I was looking for a goal like international games. I'm looking for a goal. I really try. I did some assists, but I really tried to get goal. But I'm still upset until now that I'm telling you that I haven't scored any international goal. But my first goal was Guangdong Cup, China.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my only goal with Hong Kong.
Not the away leg or the home
Away
leg?
league in
Away.
China. Yeah.
Last
That was
season or the season
that's,
before?
I think was 2 years ago. So it was this was return because here we beat them 2-0 and I didn't play the first leg, but the return leg in China I was there. And then we were winning 1-0. So they equalized, then we went to penalty, so we losing the penalty. We was having so close to get another cup.
What do you remember about that goal?
The feeling was great. It was really, really, really great. You know, like scoring for the shirt, Hong Kong team shirt. It's like it was like for me at that moment I was praying to have because it's like my country is coming to the national team. Like when you score, it's like country itself.
Yeah.
So I'm wishing to score more goals in international games, even though I have 5 minute chance to go inside the club, but it didn't come. So what I can say, I just can say thank God for everything, for the opportunities, for everything. So I can never get mad at God because everything that He's doing is great. So I just keep watching.
What about going back to Southern? So you've been there for, is it your first season now? Was it or second?
I think.
So you've been there for quite a long
Yeah,
time.
I thought.
How do you think you have done in terms of playing for Southern in the last few years?
I think as a player, you cannot say that you achieve everything that you that. I'm still hungry, you know. I'm very hungry to to win a lot of titles because in Southern, always every season they always set a target, not like win the title, but it's like you can go with the flow. Okay, just do your best, see where we're gonna like what we can win. So it's like there's no pressure, just every game. This is what the boss and the coaches, telling us. There's no pressure. Every game, just give you 100%. Everything good gonna come. So we did try our best, but in this 4th season, I got like 2 trophies with them, which is something Cup. But for me, it's not enough.
You guys won twice, right?
It's not enough. We need more title because Southern they deserve like the spending that the investment that they do, they deserve a lot. Football is you're not the one controlling.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah.
In the most recent season now, it's finished now, but this season you didn't really get to play so much due to injuries and other reasons. How has it been for you this season?
Honestly, mentally, because I'm the type of the player that if you ask every single player in Hong Kong, they will tell you the type of person I am not that type of player that will get angry, will get mad or fighting. So I'm always cool. You can ask people. They know who is Awal. They know Awal is the guy who always smiling every day, a chill guy. But this season, really, I was mentally really touched because due to injury, because you cannot control injury.
Yeah.
You can be fit, like 100% fit. Injury is just like that. You cannot control it. So I really do try my best because all the time I try to be professional. But injury come. I got injured like 2 times this season. So yeah, that's what makes me, like mentally I wasn't that. But when I get inside the pitch for training, I forget everything. But when I come out, everything's come back. You know. So yeah, it wasn't a really good season for me because I didn't get enough time, playing time. But I really do understand because it's due to injuries. But since 2 months ago, I'm like totally healed up. I'm 100% fit. So yeah, you can see for the last game, my last game that I played, and I thank the coach, Kelvin. He really support me a lot. I mean, our coach Kelvin, he really do support me a lot. Really, he's a very nice person. He gave me opportunities. Even though when I was injured, he tried to give me opportunity to play. But yeah, I do understand because when you're injured, your place is gone. Somebody who is fit is there. So to come back, you need to double work. So this is what I try my best, and then I did try the last 2 months. Yeah, I thank God everything was I hit up. I feel myself, and then I come back to try to fight for the team. Try to win something. But unfortunately, we finished the season not that good. But yeah, this is football. Just let's see what's gonna come next season.
When you first came to Hong Kong, you were relatively young, right?
Yes.
And now you are obviously one of the more senior players in Southern. But what is it like for you to be kind of like a mentor figure to some of the younger players in Southern, like Sogo?
Yeah.
Like these guys are young, coming up, right?
Yes.
Has it been an interesting role for you to be kind of like a mentor for them in the club?
Yeah, of course, because they are still young. They're still having a long way to go, especially those Akin, Atom. They're really, really good players. Seriously, they're really good players. So for me, like a mentor for them, I feel happy. Why? Because playing with those kind of players, that that they're gonna have very bright future. So it's the type of thing that you need to push them. Push them, to do more and more because they can be there. If they want to, they can be there. So yeah, like sharing the pitch with them, everyday training with them, I can see how serious they are. By every training, they are really, really serious. And that these guys is the type of the guy that you need to, support them to do. So I heard that they're going to other club. So yeah, I wish them all the best, and for sure you're gonna hear their name, soon, very soon, because they're really amazing players.
Finally, for your own self, obviously your contract is up at the end of the month. Been playing with Southern for 3 or 4 seasons now. What's next for you?
Honestly, right now, my contract finished. Gonna finish with Southern end of this month. So until now, I haven't spoke with any Premier League team. So yeah, for now, I haven't set any target in my head because I've been injured. Like this season, I haven't played that much. Yeah, so it really affected me a little bit. But now, I'm coming back like 100%. So for now, I didn't set anything in my head. So I'm just waiting to see what can come. If something comes, okay, thank God. But if nothing comes, I also thank God. But life goes on. I'm not retiring yet, but for me, I'm still feeling myself. So I'm gonna retire when my body gonna say, "Hey, that's it, stop." But until now, I want to play more. So I'm open to any club, Premier League, First Division or Second Division, no problem. I'm there. I just want to play football. I just want to enjoy, because really football gives me everything. is my passion. So yeah.
And also for the Hong Kong team too. But who knows? The call
Who
comes, you're going to be
knows?
ready.
Who knows? To be there is only one thing. Just keep working, keep doing good in the league. Of course, you're going to have a chance to play in the team.
Thank you, Awal. Thank you for your time, man. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome. Thank you.